Abimelech, the ambitious and ruthless son of Gideon, was determined to rule at any cost. He had already proven his thirst for power by slaughtering 70 of his own brothers to eliminate any threat to his reign. With blood on his hands, Abimelech crowned himself king of Shechem, but his rule was anything but peaceful. After brutally crushing an uprising in Shechem, Abimelech set his sights on the nearby town of Thebez. The people of Thebez, terrified of his wrath, fled to a fortified tower in the city. Abimelech, filled with arrogance and bloodlust, saw their refuge as nothing more than an obstacle to be destroyed. In a moment that would change the course of Abimelech's life, she picked up a large millstone and hurled it down with all her might. The heavy stone struck Abimelech's head, crushing his skull. But even as death closed in on him, Abimelech's pride refused to let him die by the hand of a woman. Gasping for breath and barely clinging to life, he called out to his armor-bearer and commanded, "Draw your sword and kill me so that they can't say, 'A woman killed him.'" The young man obeyed, piercing Abimelech with his sword and ending his life. But it was too late. Abimelech's humiliating death at the hands of a woman would be remembered for generations. His desire for power had led to his downfall, and even in death, he was denied the honor he craved. Abimelech's death is a powerful reminder that pride and cruelty lead to destruction. His obsession with power blinded him to the consequences of his actions, and in the end, his downfall came not from an army or a mighty warrior, but from an unnamed woman armed with a simple stone. God used the unexpected to bring down the mighty, proving that no one can escape his justice. Pride convinces us that we are invincible, that we can act without consequence. But God resists the proud and brings them low. Abimelech's story shows how arrogance and selfish ambition lead to ruin. Instead, God calls us to walk in humility and trust in His plan. When we humble ourselves before Him, He lifts us up in due time. Lord, guard my heart against pride and selfish ambition. Help me to walk in humility and seek your will instead of pursuing my own desires. Let me trust in your timing and your justice, knowing that you always bring down the proud and lift up the humble. Amen.